What is your surname?
Terence Guerrero, which roughly translates as Earth Warrior. Go on. Give it a go, see if you can pronounce the 5 vowels. A-E-I-O-U. We had a quick look at GH pronunciation last week. Words such as 8, night, light, etc. Another point to remember on pronunciation is that usually 2 vowels together make only one sound. Fruit, suit, boat, load, biscuit, etc. are examples of this. Being a civil servant is a stable, if boring, job. The unemployment rate in Spain is quite high. Over 20%, roughly speaking.
Do you have any idea what the rate is in France?
No idea, I don't have a clue, but it's a lot lower than Spain. It peaked at 26.3% in 2013, but has been falling steadily ever since. However, as Ruben pointed out earlier, it has shot up again this month. That's due to the end of the tourist season. The price of electricity has also shot up in the last few months.
Have you ever been to London?
No, I've never been to London. Yes, I've been twice.
What stood out for you? What was the highlight of the trip?
The food. Changing the subject, I'm trying to work out how to bring second-hand books from the UK. It's a great way to improve your fluency. They have a book fair every year in Canovas. Reading a big book is not the best way to start. It's not going to work. It's too difficult. I recommend a graphic novel. An electrician installs electrical equipment. He works with electricity.
Ricky is going to speak a little about electricity production and cross-reference it with costs.
I saw a demonstration of the Google search app the other day. It was very impressive. They asked how tall is Pau, and in a couple of seconds they had the answer.
Did you know, Google was set up in 1999? We are living in a post-Google era.
A colleague of mine did a survey in 1997. It's hard to believe, but only 6% of people interviewed felt that email was important for their business.
What did you get up to at the weekend, Ricky?
I went to Merida to visit my folks, to spend some time with my family. I haven't seen them for a while, so it was good to catch up. By the way, did you know that there is a Jewish neighborhood in Placentia? I go there quite often. Every other weekend. I had some car trouble the other day. My car broke down. The alternator is kaput. I opened the bonnet to have a look under the hood, but I couldn't see anything. The engines are all sealed nowadays.
What's your schedule for this week, Mr. Guerrero?
The main thing I have to do is to attend a meeting in budgets with a client. I need to write up a contract, so I'll spend most of this week working out the details. The most important thing is that we need to reach an agreement on the figures. The price. It's for a government organization. The local council. It's an ESCO project, which is an energy term. It's like an energy audit. It's made up of 4 local councils within Badajoz. The company are going to make a big investment in this project. Any savings the client makes also earn Gamma money. We earn a percentage of the savings. So it's a win-win situation. And we really need to prepare very well.
Who is involved in the negotiations?
Me and David. The council is being represented by Agent X. I used to work for them. It gives me a slight advantage.
How about you, Ricky? What are you going to be getting up to during the week?
My main job is to analyze plant output, individual analysis to begin with, and then compare that with our projections. We are currently in charge of, or responsible for, 34 solar plants in total. Primarily in Spain. We're still waiting for the English plants to go online.
Will you finish up this week?
I certainly hope so. If everything goes according to plan. I have a lot to catch up on. Work is building up. The audit project has been put on the back burner for the moment.
How's it going, Raul? What are you up to?
Well, this week has been a roller coaster of emotions. A lot of work and a lot of problems. We have a backlog of work to get through. We did a lot of cold calling, knocking on doors etc. at the beginning of the year. And now orders are beginning to build up. We laid all the groundwork earlier in the year. And now the orders are arriving all at once. It's like waiting for a bus. You wait a long time and then 3 come together. Now we're under pressure to deliver the goods. On the one hand we have work, that's good. On the other hand it's a long lead time. Another issue is that they order with very short notice. Another problem we were referring to before was the issue of payments. We have several invoices overdue by 6 months. Basically they are outstanding from January. We're constantly chasing them up but it doesn't seem to be getting us anywhere.
How about you guys? What have you been up to today?
Well, we had a deadline to meet. We were finishing up the tender. Putting the finishing touches to it before we sent it off. Raoul wasn't really paying attention. He was just nodding and smiling, but he's forgiven. He has a lot on his plate at the moment.
Okay Bayar. Can you sum it up for me? Keep it short and sweet.
Yes, we sell the energy over a period of 25 years to the national grid. Basically, we have a 25 years leasehold on the site. After that we will probably dismantle the plant. But by then we will have recovered our investment. Realistically, we will have covered our costs in 6 years. It's a big investment on a large site. Of course, it's a bit of a gamble, but we have been working out the figures, and we're going to go ahead with it. We have stopped selling directly to the grid because it's just not cost effective. It's not profitable. It's usually necessary to do a site survey before any building work is carried out. Of course that requires a surveyor and planning permission.
So how are you finding it at the moment, Ruben?
Business is thriving. It's been a very hectic week. I really like pressure, which is to say, I work well under pressure. Within reason. Or you could say, I thrive on pressure. We had a phone conference out of the blue. An order for 25 generators before the end of the year. The problem is, it takes 4 weeks to build, and on top of that it takes 3 weeks to transport, and another to clear customs. It also depends on the tides. I'm afraid we need a little more notice than that. It takes a long time to clear customs in Nicaragua. It takes a long time to go through customs. The customs officials are very fussy. On top of that, you have to pay storage while your goods are held up in customs. Our supplier is going to look into the possibility of expediting it a little earlier. They're trying to sort something out. Sort it out.
What have you been up to today, David?
I've been tied up all day conducting interviews. We asked them to propose a solution on how to supply power to all the base stations in Spain. What do you propose? If you need any further information, please don't hesitate to contact us.